Well, very good evening to everyone. Welcome to this space that we have designed for you. Today, we are broadcasting from the YouTube channel and we bring you extremely important information for all of you. We are going to present in detail everything about NV Global as a company, its history, its projections, and we will be able to have better arguments, get to know it more thoroughly in order to convey the information more appropriately. So without further ado, welcome to everyone and let's begin this very important training session. So first of all, we must keep in mind that NV Global is a company that operates in the fields of technology, blockchain, and digital products. These are the areas in which it has developed all the products it is currently bringing to market. Taking into account that every product launched to the market must be something needed in everyday life and business, including tools for investment, trading, and asset management. It is a company that is officially registered in Turkey. Here we have a copy of its registration, and furthermore, its mission is to develop secure and innovative technological solutions that provide access to financial markets and allow for easy integration into the world of new technologies. Well, I don't know if yes, as you know, the world of crypto and all of this isn't something that is generally used. That is, not everyone knows about it, not everyone is familiar with it. And the mission of NV Global is mainly to make more people aware of it, to let more people know about the benefits of the blockchain world, and to get more people to start using it. It is a company that has been built on values that support its entire mission, vision, and projection as such, which are security and reliability, since it is about guaranteeing the highest protection of data and assets by strictly complying with international standards. In addition to being registered, it also has partnerships and strategic alliances that require it to meet these standards, which in turn benefits us as partners of the company. Freedom of genuine choice and support, since it offers tools to make smart, independent decisions, but always by your side. Why? Because what NV Global does is offer a whole catalog of products and options where you will always have guidance to help you make the best decision about which product you want to activate or use, transparency, and trust. We act with the utmost transparency and responsibility to remain a trustworthy partner. As you just saw here, we ourselves are publishing the company's registration in Antalya in Turkey. And all our legal documents are also public. You can consult them on the website and in our various business presentations as well. Accessibility and equal opportunity, since as we mentioned a moment ago, NV Global's main mission is to try to democratize, to make the crypto world and information accessible to many more people. And finally, innovation and development, since all the lines of work that NV Global currently has are in a constant process of innovation and development to move them forward, bring them to market successfully, and not just launch them, but also ensure they are in a state of continuous improvement. And well, something that is very important here at NV Global is that there is a very close relationship between the co-founders and the community itself. They are not isolated individuals. They are people who are constantly in contact with the company's partners. Mr. Alihan Murdalov is the founder. He holds 2 university degrees, has more than 35 years of business experience, earned his first $1 million at the age of 23, and has also developed himself in many fields of work such as international financial products and services. He owns several companies and business lines, including real estate, food products, mining, and cryptocurrencies, among others. And he is an investor and philanthropist. And on the other hand, the co-founder, Emin Murdalov, is someone with more than 6 years of business experience. He earned his first $1 million at the age of 22. His main fields of work have been professional sports and investments. He has been a 4-time boxing champion in Belgium, a member of the international team, and the owner of several businesses. I would like to tell you that this person, Emin Murdalov, is one of the sons of Mr. Alihan Murdalov. He is a man who had a very promising career in sports. As you can see here, he was a 4-time boxing champion in Belgium. However, he understands what his father is trying to build. He knows the business that is being built and made the decision to set sports aside and focus on helping to build it together with his father. So that also gives us a very solid foundation for the company, since it is not just the whim of one person, but rather the project of a family as such. So it is something that has a great deal of value. Well, so we've been talking about how NV Global's its main line of work is definitely focused on cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, digital assets, and so on. So here we have a chart in front of us that clearly shows and highlights the main trends that are currently observed among users, especially in relation to the use and adoption of cryptocurrencies, right? So we see that in recent years, there has been a notable exponential increase in the number of people who are beginning to gradually adapt themselves to the crypto world. So what does this mean? Well, it opens up a huge window of opportunities and growth for the participation of new users. Since as time goes by, people are seeing and identifying a chance for financial growth in cryptocurrencies. So this is the opportunity where NV Global has seen the potential. In this section, we are looking at how Bitcoin, which is one of the main cryptocurrencies on the market, if not the strongest, has been increasing in value over time. So this is also where we see the opportunity with cryptocurrency mining, since we know that everything generated tends to appreciate, to increase in value over time, and to generate profit on its own. Just by generating it and holding on to it, its value is also gradually increasing over time as such. So the business ecosystem of NV Global, we can talk about 4 sections. The first is the NV Partners community, which consists of people who activate plans within NV Global, which is also backed by Aegea Holdings, an investment fund and a strategic partner for NV Global. And within NV Global, we have as such the registered company Neva IT Limited, which is a technology product development company. This is the company that has been developing everything related to blockchain within the organization, such as NV Wallet, BITNEVEX, and so on. In addition, we have the NV Finance division, which handles mining, trading, fintech, cryptocurrencies, and hedging among the products offered by the company. So as we mentioned a moment ago, we have the NV Wallet, which is a decentralized wallet, and BITNEVEX, which is an exchange. We also have a VPN that generates a profit for you when you use it. We have NV Payment, which is a card that allows you to pay with cryptocurrencies without needing to sell them in order to use them and pay your bills. NV Gaming, which is a branch of the company focused on video game development, is also a very strong market. There are many people who spend a lot of money every month on video games. NV Team, which is a platform for video conferencing, and the marketplace, which is for online sales, both are, well, completely lucrative right now. Well, so we mentioned a moment ago that NV Global itself is legally registered and established, but in addition, it has an agreement with Aegea Holdings, which is a European investment fund, and a strategic partner that ensures compliance with the requirements and regulations of financial regulators, and furthermore, the legal promotion of products in international markets. This fund, Agea Holdings, currently manages more than 475 billion euros, with a projected increase to 1,218 billion by the year 2026. That is the projection that Agea Holdings has. In other words, it is a very strong, very robust investment fund and is one of the strategic partners within NV Global. We also mentioned that Neva IT is the internal development company which is responsible for all the technological products whose intellectual property belongs directly to NV Global, right? So this does not mean that it is a separate company from NV Global. No, it is part of the NV Global ecosystem. It is a company registered in Hong Kong, and at its launch, very important and highly influential people in the crypto world attended. Well, within NV Finance is where the different businesses that generate liquidity for the company are developed. So what do? Well, they do mining thanks to the farms that the company owns, where they mine Bitcoin and Litecoin in partnership with Bitmain, one of the largest mining equipment suppliers in the world. Another way to generate income is through trading, since there is a team of professionals who are constantly working on these kinds of activities, which also generate very good profits for the company. Apart from that, we also have fintech and the crypto market, which are forms of investments in the financial sector, such as cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. We also have hedging, iGaming, which is the application of hedging strategies to minimize risks and increase profitability. Additionally, we also work as liquidity providers in order to generate income for the company. So, the financial flows for NV Global are distributed as follows: 20% for marketing, 30% for trading, 10% for fintech and the crypto market, and 40% for hedging. What does this do? Well, it means we have a diversified portfolio, and at the same time, it helps to minimize risks. We're not talking about zero risk, because in every type of business there is some risk, but the fact that here we have an investment portfolio where the money and capital that comes into the company is managed in different ways, well, that provides some peace of mind, since the risk is also distributed and not concentrated in a single product or a single way of generating income. Okay? So this is how the income is generated: 20% from vintage, 25% from coverage, 40% from trading, and 15% from mining. At this moment, the company's net profit is around 20 to 30% per month, and the distribution of profits is done in a 40 to 60 ratio, which allows the people who participate in the company to receive benefits of 8 to 12% on their participation in the products they have. Okay? So one of the main products that motivates us every day to continue with NV Global and bring it to more and more people is everything that is being developed in the blockchain field, which ultimately is what we are pioneering at this moment. So one of the products we were talking about was the NV wallet. What is the NV wallet? It is a decentralized wallet that also has integrated encrypted messaging. What does that mean? It means I can chat with people who are inside the wallet. How do you chat? It's not that I save the person with a phone number and can talk to them. No. The chat or the phone number, so to speak, the contact number for each person is their own wallet. So what does this also allow us to do? Besides having a chat with much higher security, it also lets us confirm if the person we're going to send money to, for example, is actually the owner of that wallet. So for example, before making a transfer, I copy the wallet address, go to the chat, write to them and say, hey, I'm going to send you this amount. Could you please confirm that it's really you? I don't know, maybe use a keyword with your colleague or confirm if they're next to you, just to make sure it's really the wallet I'm going to send to. I make the transfer, and in this way, we create more security since we are interacting directly with the people who are also inside the exchange, inside the wallet, and as a result, we have even greater security when sending our money. So what is the market potential of wallets, of cryptocurrency wallets, as you can see? So what was identified? Let's look at two examples of decentralized wallets here. One is Trust Wallet and the other is MetaMask. So in the case of Trust Wallet, it was founded in 2017, has more than 60 million users, an average transaction volume of 1.5 million per month, annual revenue between 50 and 150 million, and a market capitalization of over $80 billion. I want to ask you, do you know where this annual revenue comes from for a wallet? How does a decentralized wallet generate revenue as such? So here's where the topic of fees comes in. Whenever we send funds, send money, make a transfer, we are charged a fee for that transfer. And obviously that fee is what the decentralized wallet charges for the service it is providing. For each person, the fee charged is something insignificant, it's minimal. But when you are a large exchange, a robust wallet with many users, what seems insignificant in small amounts starts to represent more capital, a greater amount of money, reaching annual revenues, in this case, of $50 to $150 million. Now, the example of MetaMask. MetaMask was founded in 2017. It has more than 30 million users. It has an average transaction volume of $3 to $10 million dollars per month, and annual revenues of 250 of 200 to 500 million dollars, and a capitalization of 7 million. So if you look at the numbers, it's definitely a very good business to have a decentralized wallet, right? So what happens here? Here we are going to take a closer look at the decentralized wallet that NV Global offers. So now let's go ahead and visit the wallet's official website together. Okay? Let's come over here to, let's see, here the link isn't active for me, but let's actually go ahead and visit the website so we can get to know it. So this is the NV wallet. The NV wallet is already available on the App Store, it's already available on the Play Store, and it has the basic cryptocurrencies for our use. USDT, the BNB network, and the Tron network are active. So you can download it without any problem and start using it at any time. It is 100% private, secure, gives you complete control over your information, and is very intuitive. It has an integrated chat where using the wallet address, we can interact with people who are active within the same application. So here you can see all the information, and as I mentioned, it is already available on the main platform, so you can download and use it without any problem. Next, NV Wallet is part of the blockchain ecosystem called BITNEVEX, where BITNEVEX is the exchange. NV Wallet is the decentralized wallet, but BITNEVEX is the exchange with which we are going to start competing. So what is the market potential of exchanges? Just as we saw the numbers for a decentralized wallet, exchanges also generate a large amount of capitalization as well as annual profits and annual revenue from the work they do. For example, Binance started operating in 2017, has more than 600 cryptocurrencies, and reports annual revenues between $12 and $25 billion. $12 to $25 billion. In addition, a net profit of $5 to $10 billion and a daily trading volume of 20 to 80 billion. It is the largest exchange in the world. Binance is the largest exchange in the world. Its token BNB has a market capitalization of 40 to 80 billion dollars, depending on the market. And as for users, it already has more than 150 millions of users. Another of the main exchanges currently on the market is Bybit, which started operating in 2018. It has more than 300 cryptocurrencies, a trading volume of 10 to 30 billion, annual revenues of 1 to 3 billion and profits of 500 million to $1.5 billion. So where do those revenues come from again? From the commissions, from those small fractions they charge us for every deposit, withdrawal, purchase, and sale. Everything we do with cryptocurrencies has a commission, and that commission is the profit for the exchanges. It's the profit for decentralized wallets. So that's what that's what NV Global is currently working on with BITNEVEX, which is the exchange that's part of the ecosystem, okay? So that's what has been worked on so far and what is currently being developed. But all of this is part of a roadmap, of a plan that has been carefully and thoughtfully scheduled and developed by the people who, step by step, have made this move forward. So they had a task where, starting in 2023, they began to develop tasks and more tasks that would allow us to move forward in the creation and development of everything that was intended to be carried out with the NV Global ecosystem. From 2023 up to this year, 2025, is when the greatest number of things have happened, when the most action has been taken by the company and the people working on development. Why do I say this? Because I'm talking about how in 2025, the NV wallet appeared on Google Play and on the Play Store and the App Store. The 100% legal registration of NV Global in Turkey was completed. The beta version of NV Team was launched. Partners and products were registered in NV Global, and trial versions were released to start testing everything that has been developed and to make improvements so that every day we are offering products of higher quality to our consumers. Okay? All the activities that NV Global is currently carrying out and has been developing are aimed at this. Aimed at achieving global expansion and the development of services and products within the ecosystem. So every activity, every product that is launched, all of these are small steps toward reaching the goal, which is to make NV Global a solid company and one that also prospers over time. So we have two types of opportunities here. We have unique opportunities for clients and opportunities for partners. So a client can use the company's products, right? They can use the NV wallet, they can use NV Team, they can, right? That's what clients can do. Use the different technology products that we have been developing. Additionally, they can gain a benefit from using these products, since by using them, they can generate returns of 8 to 12%, depending on their level of participation within the company. Furthermore, participation in the products offered by NV Global, it can be done starting from $50 up to $50,000. They can do this without any problem. There is a maximum term, meaning that when you activate your participation in NV Global, you will be a partner of the company or a client of the company for at least 1 year, okay? And the good thing is that at the end, the capital you use to start participating in the different NV Global products will be returned to you at the end of this period, which would be 12 months, okay? On the other hand, we then have the opportunities for partners. We've already seen the opportunities for clients. Now let's look at the opportunities for partners. So what happens? NV Global offers the opportunity to be part of the NV Partners community. So what do? Well, they provide professional training, a network of successful people, shared trips, exclusive access to NV Global products. They promote the company's products and operations and generating capitalization in international markets. Additionally, another opportunity for partners is to promote the company's products and earn in the international market. So depending on the promotion you do, you can earn up to 20% profit on the sales you make of the products we have within NV Global, and you can receive bonuses of up to $3 million if you manage to develop the entire scheme that is being implemented and has been established within the company. All of this that I'm telling you about the opportunities for partners and the opportunities for clients can be seen in much more detail and depth in the different business presentations we hold from Monday to Friday at 1 p.m. or at 8 p.m. also within the community. So you can get to know it in much greater detail. So what do partners mainly have to do? So partners need to build their team, develop the business on a global level. What does that mean? Expand it. And what will this expansion bring? Well, it will bring benefits of up to 20% and bonuses of up to $3 million, which is the highest you can achieve within the company. Okay? All right. Finally, NV Global is a company that has grown tremendously quite a lot and also already has a business presence geographically. At this moment, NV Global is 100% legally registered in Turkey and in Hong Kong. It is already registered in these two countries. And additionally, it has physical offices in Antalya, Turkey, where anyone can go see firsthand what they do, how they do it, and what they are working on. Additionally, we already have a presence in many countries across Europe, Asia, America, and Latin America. We have a strong presence and it is expanding more and more globally, which we love and makes us very, very, very happy. Well, to finish up, I want to tell you this. It turns out that NV Global holds a convention every year where they invite the most important people in the community, those who have worked the hardest throughout the year to achieve the best results. And this year we have the NV Summit Antalya, which will take place in Antalya, Turkey from June 10th to 15th, where the entire event will be held at this hotel, the Siren Belek Hotel in Antalya. It is a stunning 5-star hotel, truly beautiful, with some very, very gorgeous locations that will allow us to attend the trainings, get to know the entire company, and achieve the best results for ourselves after this great event. So you can't miss it. There's still time to reach your sales goal and be one of the few people who get the chance to attend this event, the NV Summit Antalya 2025. So without further ado, we've already talked all this time about the company, what it is, its foundations, its founders, its projects, and what it has developed so far. We invite you to follow us on our social media. We encourage you to learn more about our company, about the products we have for sale, and about the benefits you can gain from selling and activating the different products. So that's it. The call is for you to take action, to not wait any longer, and to start being one of those people who make their dreams come true thanks to the work they're doing within NV Global. These are our social media accounts. You can follow us on TikTok as nvglobal.alatam, on Facebook as nb.global.alat, and also on Instagram. All right? So once again, thank you very much to everyone who joined us tonight to learn a little more about our company. I hope this has been very helpful, that it has helped you get to know the company better, to have better arguments, to be able to better project what we have here, how to present it to others, and how other people can see the value that we see in the company. Thank you so much for joining us, for the time you dedicated, and have an excellent night. Take care.